first trick to doing astrophotography, it actually has nothing to do with the camera. It's going to be about your location primarily. You need to be, one, in a very dark area, 50 miles away from any light pollution possible. This is cities, airports, anywhere that there's a major light source. The second is pre-planning your shot. Whoa! You gotta pre-plan your shot a little bit. During the day, you gotta go scope out where a big open space is at. And once you find that location, I suggest going on to Gaia GPS, dropping a location pin so that when you get back to it, if you're out of cell service, this runs off of satellite and you're able to get back to the location at the right time. Step 3 is get the Photo Pills app. Now it's, I believe, $10.99 a month, I believe it's $10.99 a year. And with that app, during the daytime, you can figure out where the densest part of the Milky Way is going to be projected over your scene. So you get to decide if it's going to be in front of the lake. Do you need to move to the other side of the lake? Do you have a foreground element that's going to allow you to bring like an accent piece to the photo? And the third part is actually photographing it. And how you do that is you set up your tripod, you make sure that you set it on a timer. You got to bring your aperture as low as it can possibly get so that lens is opening up as much light, because it's got to soak in light from hundreds of thousands of light years away to get some of these stars in focus. Then you're going to do the hardest part, which is actually getting the camera in focus, which a lot of the time the best thing to do is turn your lens to infinity and then scale it back until you see one of the stars look nice and tack sharp on the photo. This can take a little bit of wiggle, but the other option is to set your autofocus, point it off into the distance into the brightest star that you can find, and if you can get focus on that, turn off your autofocus so that it locks that focus point in, and then you're going to use a 20-second timer so that the Earth hasn't moved so much to drag the stars. You're going to use a low aperture, like I said, 3.5 and below. I'm using a kit lens right now. 2.8 is kind of like the industry standard for a lot of people. And then you got to test your ISO. So take your first photo at like 1600. If it's not bright enough, go up to 2000. If it's not bright enough, go up to 3200. And then remember, in post, you're going to be able to bring up those shadows, those darker elements of the photo, and make them brighter. Take astro photos.